My name is Josh Garber. I run a full-time freelance practice on Up Counsel. I'm an attorney. Um, it's also pretty interesting because a lot of my clients are marketplaces, and I focus on employee and independent contractor classification. So I'm kind of in both worlds, both working for the marketplaces and working in one. How I got here was pretty fascinating. I graduated law school in 2009, which was, I wish I didn't, but it happened, and I had a lot of job instability. And in 2014, I was with a law firm, and they had to do layoffs. And one of my student lenders just said, nope, you still have to pay us. So I said, screw that, and I booked a one-way ticket to Switzerland. I was like, I can't handle this American experience anymore. And a few days before my flight, I got offered a contract attorney position at a law firm. And I decided, okay, I'll turn this into a great vacation, went to the Canary Islands, came back, and this contract position paid more than I had made yet. Unfortunately, the client I was hired to work for left the firm about 3 weeks after I started. And I was really nervous. I had no idea what was going on. And I walked past the partner's office, and she said, hey, I have some great news, here's some work. I walked by another partner's office, and he said, we have no work for you, we have to let you go. And I said, but I just got a project. And he said, oh, that's much better. And that's the day that's the day I started on Up Counsel with my business. I decided I could no longer depend on the traditional job market for financial stability or emotional stability. I mean, it was a roller coaster. So my business started as a side hustle. And I didn't want to be like a traditional brick and mortar law firm. That was never my goal with it. And it started with one client, and that blossomed into 2, 3, 4, and pretty thriving side business. But of course, working as a lawyer full time with the side business as a lawyer, I wasn't sleeping very much. And suffice it to say, like long story short, in March 2016, almost a year ago, I went out full time. In this gig economy, and it's been one of the most amazing things I've done, but also one of the most terrifying. Something that I hope we talk on later is the impact of the structures we have, particularly with student debt, and how it's not set up to take into account the gig economy, where I can't predict what my monthly income will be, even if at the end of the year I end up with the amount I need. It's not always the case that every month I do. And I do what I do not just for the money. I do it for utility, for happiness. I have some policies which go along with all the work I take. I don't do litigation. I generally don't network. I don't have business cards here. And I have a no pants policy where I don't take work if it requires me to wear pants. And it makes me very, very, very happy and gives me the ability to travel all over the world because my clients, they don't know where I am, although a lot of them surprisingly like knowing that I am based in San Francisco, because a lot of my clients are tech companies that just want to know I have, my ear to the ground.